Yeah, the reaction down here has been unbelievable. You know, the shocking thing to us is that, you know, this is our first time in South America. We've never set foot in the place, and we come down here, and our fans have sold out a stadium for us. So like, it's unbelievable, the reaction, the frenzy that's going on. You know, it just gets us really excited, and yeah, it's been amazing. Today is the last day, and we've done some amazing shows, playing to like 50, 60,000 people a night. Last night we played to 60,000 people, and it was unbelievable. Everyone with their green and yellow balloons and flags and stuff. It was unbelievable.
All right, Niall, and I saw some of the pictures you've been tweeting. You're playing guitar a bit during the show. For people ahead of the Croke Park gigs, tell us about the show. What's it like?
Yeah, it's good. It's just it's very very fun filled. We always try to have a laugh on stage, and you know, get the crowd involved, and you know, crowd interaction is a must for us. And yeah, I played the guitar, and I think I played on about 9 or 10. I think if I played it on the whole set, they'd probably look a bit out of place, but try and play as much as I can. And yeah, as you said, Croker's coming up in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be unbelievable. We were all saying it yesterday when we got off stage. We were like, see this place, put another 20,000 people in here, and this is Croke Park, and it's going to be unbelievable. And it's one of the gigs that everybody on our crew and, you know, everyone's talking about it. That and Wembley, of course. So everyone's really excited, and obviously, me being from Mullingar, it brings an extra excitement, which I can't wait for.
The Gardaí have been briefing the media, and they're saying they're expecting 250,000 people up around Croke Park for the 3 days. It's absolutely huge.
Ah, Jesus, yeah, that's word on the street, all right, which is just an unbelievable amount of people, as you said, and they've been waiting a while since we've been in Dublin last, so I haven't been home since Christmas myself, so I'm looking forward to getting home as well.
Are you actually going to get a bit of time out though? Will you get to go to Mullingar? Because I know you're straight on to the UK leg after Croke Park night, so will you get to see your family?
Yeah, I reckon I get down at some stage, because we have to go back over to Glasgow for the gig that we're doing. So we're kind of jumping between countries for a couple of days, but I think I'd probably get a little bit of time at home. Yeah, well, bring everyone up to the gig, and you know, half of Mullingar will be in Croke Park on that night, so I'll probably see everyone anyway.
And look, speaking of Mullingar, we're talking this morning because of Irish Autism Action, which is based in Mullingar. Tell us why you picked them as the charity to benefit from this match. Yeah, well, actually, about 2 years ago, to be honest, I didn't really know a lot about the charity and, you know, the effects on families that have an autistic child or person in their family. And then I came in contact with Keith Duffy, who I met along the way somewhere. I'm not sure where, but basically he explained that he's got, obviously, as everyone knows, Keith's got a daughter who's autistic herself, and you know, he's telling me, you know, the struggles in the family, and you know, why he got involved in this charity, Irish Autism Action, and it just kind of it got me riled up to do something about it and help as much as I could. So myself and Keith put on a golf day at home about 2 years ago. So about a year and a half ago, we put on a golf day in Mullingar, and we raised quite a few quid, and then we always kept in touch and see what we could do. And then I just got, you know, we were just throwing ideas around, and he was like, why don't we do a game? Himself and Gary Keating from GK Events, Ronan's brother. The three of us were said, like, let's do a football match. And logistically, it had to happen in England. You know, we would have liked to have done it in Ireland too. But yeah, we're going down to Leicester City Stadium obviously in Leicester, and we're after pulling in quite a good crowd. I literally just got a text on my phone from the one and only Robert Perez, which is absolutely after blowing my mind. And Piers Morgan is the other. I have to manage. I can't play because I've got this. I had an operation in my knee about 3 months ago, and I can't play. So I'm gonna have to manage. And the opposition manager is Piers Morgan, and we're after pulling in some great players and some good celebrities to play in the game. And it's just great that we can try and fill a stadium in England, and you know, run a game for an Irish charity, and we want to build up as much hype about it as possible, because you know, the more hype about it, the more people come. The rift between yourselves and Piers Morgan goes back a bit.
Piers Morgan is smelly. Yeah, hashtag Piers Morgan is smelly. It's true.
But why did you do it? Why did the five of you decide to target him?
I don't know. He was basically our friend Ben Winston, who is he's a producer of our movie, and he does all our music videos with us. And he's a big Arsenal fan, and him and Piers are always at each other on Twitter all the time over Arsenal. And he was really giving it to Ben one day, so we just wrote to him, Piers Morgan is smelly, and then it took off. And we still bring it up every time we see him now.
Now, Niall, there's a big birthday. You're 21 this September?
21 in September, yeah.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because I was having a read last night about yourself and about One Direction, the number of record sales, the MTV Awards, the Brit Awards, the album sales. Absolutely huge. Biggest pop band on the planet. And then I checked your date of birth and I saw that you're 21 in September, and that night you're going to be playing the Rose Bowl, a huge stadium in the United States, as part of the 30 days in the US. It's pretty mad for a lad from Mullingar.
Oh, please. We were only talking about it yesterday. We all sat down yesterday and we were having a chat about, just stuff in general. We kind of do that. We end up sitting in the dressing room just kind of chatting. And we were actually talking about it like it's stupid. And I was saying it last night on stage again. I introduced a song that I wrote called Don't Forget Where You Belong. And I was saying that like we're all in the same boat. We're all from tiny little places. Probably none of us had ever been to London or somewhere like that, and would have never thought we'd get anywhere higher than the town. But it's just unbelievable what's going on. We're baffled by it, and it's ridiculous. As you said, at my age as well, it's unreal. But we're having a great time. Like we're after spending the last 2.5 weeks in South America. We've never been here before. I probably never thought I'd get here to countries like these.
Do you have plans to celebrate your birthday, or is it all work? And I know the other lads in the band, they're English. Is 21 as big a deal for them as it is for Irish people?
I reckon myself and Liam are probably going to end up having a joint 21st, because his birthday's about 2 weeks before mine. Two of us turn 21 in the same kind of couple of weeks. So I reckon we'll have a few drinks there, because we've been touring America for the last 3 years and not been able to touch a drop.
Now, Niall, your fans are energetic. One Direction fans are extremely energetic. Does it cross the line ever? Have you had any weird experiences with fans?
We found a girl in a bin one time. She was in a skip at the back of a hotel trying to sneak in. We've seen that before. But I don't know, apart from that, it's just a lot of car chases, and they like to chase cars, which is obviously quite different. But yeah, there's nothing. You kind of get, in the weirdest way, you kind of get used to that kind of side of it. You see stuff like that all the time. It's funny.
So a crazy energy.
Yeah, it's great, yeah.
Look, Niall, a lot of people know your story and how you guys were put together on X Factor, but they might know your personal backstory. The fact that you've been playing guitar since you were tiny, the fact that you're a busker, all of these things trying to make it before the X Factor chance came up. But now that you guys are so big and it works, is it manufactured? Do you get any input? And for people who say it is manufactured, you're just churning it out, what do you say back to the critics?
Well, we try and say it, but they'll always still come back to you. We for the last 2 hours, we co-wrote the last one, and we've basically written this one along with we're writing one at the minute and recording it on the road. We're writing with these guys called John Ryan and Julian Benetta, who we worked with on the last album. And we co-wrote a lot of it with them, and same this time. And I play the guitar on the album, and we want to get involved as much as we can, because as you said, people are jumping at it, to try and shoot you down. But we're all very good creative people who want to be involved as much as we can. And obviously we have to be going on these stadium tours and going on this kind of stadium tour and feeling the music that we want. We're actually believing what we're singing, and you don't get that from when everyone else is kind of writing the songs for you.
But the five of you are always singing about love and heartbreak, so do girls mess you around a bit?
Oh, we've been thrown around a few times.
Niall, just finally, back to where we started on Irish Autism Action. The reason you're so passionate about it